Hi guys, I'm John Biggs and we are here at Disrupt New York 2015. Hardware and Internet of Things stuff is some of my favorite stuff, and we're here with Alex Klein, the co-founder, Chief Creative Officer, I think it was?
Chief Product.
Same thing.
Hopefully creative as well.
You're creative, it's a creative product. Alex Klein, you were just on stage and you just announced a brand new version of your product. Why don't you tell people what it is first?
Sure. So Kano is a computer and coding kit designed for all ages all over the world. It's simple like Lego, but powerful like the Raspberry Pi. And with the new Kano, we've upgraded the board, the brain that makes the Kano work, to 6-fold speeds. It's a lot faster, it's a lot more fluid, but it's also filled with new creative projects.
Okay.
You can use the new Kano to make art with this beautiful digital easel. You learn code step by step by making fractals, characters.
So let's hold this up to the camera here. Look at this. So these are all your pieces.
Exactly. The pieces come together with a simple step-by-step storybook. As you might recall, John, the original challenge for the business came from my 6-year-old cousin Mika.
Sure.
He was looking at this Raspberry Pi. I was trying to get him excited about all these amazing makery projects he could take on, Internet of Things, etc. All those buzzwords meant nothing to him. He just wanted to build a computer, talk to it as simple and fun as Lego, so no one had to teach him. And this latest kit, it's incredibly fast. I mean,
okay.
This can be your home PC as well as your kid's first creative computing experience.
So what are we looking at here? Just go through the list.
Yeah.
We have plenty of time, so let's give it a
Excellent.
thorough drubbing.
So you've got your Raspberry Pi 2 here. Let me just give this a little bit more.
I'll hold the box.
Oh, I got it. Don't worry.
All right.
Yeah. I've never done this before with this sort of position.
It's like QVC, the
Exactly.
Home Shopping Network.
Exactly, and hopefully we'll be on that soon.
Now, how much does this cost?
This is $150, and it's
$150.
free
but you can
shipping
give us a
as
deal
well.
right now on the air.
Yeah, yeah, only for you, John.
All right.
We do have free shipping, actually. Free shipping is included. So you take your Pi 2, you build a simple case, and remember, all of this is explained with a step-by-step storybook. Maybe you could demo that for the audience. Onto the brain, you give it a memory. On this little card here, actually this micro card inside, is something we call Kano OS. It's a simple open source operating system built on Linux, designed for exploration, creativity, and play. It's one of the most intuitive distros of Linux you can get, actually, and it's designed from the ground up for the Raspberry Pi 2. You can get it at kano.me/download. After you've built your little brain, you've put the case together, why not give your computer a voice? Give it the ability to talk to you. Wire up a DIY speaker, plug that in, thread this through the hole, and wham bam, you've got your first little PC. It's important to us that Kano can be accessible all over the world, so we have this lovely region-neutral power brick. Clip that together with a little USA adapter. And of course inside you have your magic wand, the Kano keyboard. It's got RF power, so it can talk to your PC from across the room. You can use Kano to play games like Minecraft, code in games like Minecraft. You can make games like Pong, you can make music. But this is also a lean, mean, powerful PC. You can use it to stream HD video, do full 3D gaming. You can even turn it into a Bitcoin miner if you like. Of course, what computer is complete without a connection to the internet? Add a little Wi-Fi dongle, comes together quite nicely, and then you need your cables. So all you need to add at home is a monitor, and once you've done that, you've built your own computer. And you can start talking to it, giving it instructions, stories, projects.
So, as a father, I have 3 young children.
Yeah.
I'm concerned that most of this is going to end up in somebody's digestive tract.
Yeah.
At some point. What's the age range? And again, how do I convince my kids to want to play with something like this?
Yeah, it's a great question. So the right range for Kano is anywhere from 6 to 81, we've found. Now, of course, there are the 45-year-old construction workers who want to use Kano to learn how to code and build their first website. There are the grandparents who don't really understand this world of sapphire-sealed screens, and they want a foothold into the future, one that's a little bit more human than just a learn to code textbook. But what we found is the average age of a Kano user is about 9, and depending on how old you are, the experience is customized to your level of skill. So if you're a 6-year-old doing this, and you as a parent have worries that this is going to end up passing through your child on a great adventure, it's a great project to do together. So kids and parents, they sit, they play, they solve problems step by step. It harkens back to maybe an earlier era where parents and kids would get together and build Heath kits, build erector sets. Then again, if you're 14, this is a mean open source Raspberry Pi 2 machine, except it comes with simple steps and stories that allow you to actually take on your first project.
Yeah, this is very evocative of the old, I don't know if you probably had these, you had the little cubes that you would put together and make little electronics kits, right?
Yeah.
And there used to be one that had little springs where you'd put the wires together.
Yeah.
These are far before your time, I suspect. But this is very similar, and it's pretty much the same thing, which is the cool thing.
What's interesting is like the first PCs started as kits.
Yep.
Now the Apple I was sold as a kit. How did it begin? You've got the Homebrew Computer Club in Mountain View, California. New, much cheaper, more accessible boards entering the market, the Intel 88, the MOS 2365. Initially, these boards were used mostly by hackers and hobbyists to do quite techy, quite arcane things. It took two Steves to come together, put all the pieces in a single box with a little screwdriver, no screen, and ship it to you as the Apple I. And so, yes, there's an element of the Heath kit, the Erector set, the Lego set, but we also feel we're trying to bring personal computing back to its roots, as something you actually build yourself rather than something that is shipped to you pre-packaged and finished.
All right, super. So we have this new product. Can we take a look at the box here a second? So we have this new product.
There you go.
Let's see. So we got the keyboard, we got all the kits, we got essentially everything needs to be done, right?
Yeah, everything is built by you, and then book one is make a computer, book two is code powers. You make Pong, you make Minecraft, you make music.
Minecraft.
One thing that we realized when we kind of moved to this new Kano is there are a lot of people out there that still have the Raspberry Pi 1, and the Raspberry Pi 1, sure, it's not as fast as the Pi 2, but it's still an amazing platform for invention, for hacking, for experimentation. And so for our first Kano customers on Kickstarter and elsewhere, and for anyone in the Pi 1 community, we've come up with a new kit, which we call the Power Up Kit. Now, the Power Up Kit, it takes your Pi 1 and it repurposes it into an internet-powered light show. So inside, you'll find another book. This is what we call the Power Up book, New Brain, New Powers, and a couple of components. The first thing you get, which is quite exciting, is just a Pi 2. So you can upgrade your Pi 1 to the Kano experience, 6 times faster, a lot simpler. The second thing we're really excited about is this lovely LED array. You plug this into the top of your Pi 1, you plug it into the internet, and suddenly you've got an Internet of Things kit. You can flash lights, you can animate your name, you can make a Pac-Man character run across the screen, you can even make a Minecraft server, and when people send messages to you, they scroll across.
And then potentially you could connect, you could play Minecraft on this and run the server on the old Pi.
That's the whole idea. I think a lot of devices today have so much planned obsolescence built into them, right? And what we're kind of trying to say with this Power Up Kit is, don't throw away your old devices. They have magic in them still, especially if they're open source. You can repurpose them. You can do something cool, some special software on here to make the lights flash again. And this is the approach that we think is going to be a lot more attractive to kids today who want to remake stuff rather than just use it.
And when is all this stuff shipping?
Well, this ships actually now. So if you order it today, the new Kano, just go to kano.me. It's $149, free shipping. Should arrive in May. The Power Up Kit, we're still finishing some of the components. A little DIY speaker bumper that lets you turn your first speaker into something that's customized for the Pi 2. If you buy this now, it's $89, free shipping as well. It'll take about 45 to 60 days to arrive. We're still working on some of the software.
Alex, thank you very much. I just have to convince my kids to play with this.
Yes.
But I think we'll be able to figure it out once they see how easy it is. I think.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
All right, perfect. Thanks a lot, Alex.